Just like that, World Cup group stages comes to an end. We have one more day. We're going to be covering every single game. This World Cup has just been phenomenal. It's in America. Haaland and Mbappe at their prime. Yamal getting into his prime. Messi, Ronaldo still playing at the top. It's just been great. Hopefully all of these teams go up, and I'm pretty sure they will. But we're going to start off with Ghana versus Croatia. Now, this game is very crucial, mostly for Croatia. Now, even with a tie, Ghana advances. But Croatia, they're going for that win. And honestly, it's kind of hard to back up the Croatians right now. Croatia, sorry. The reason why is not because they're bad, but because they're so old. They're so old. And we know Ghana with the little baby powder dude. I don't think he's cursing anyone in this game, right? However, I'm going to have to pick Croatia to win this game. I think that this is a very important game. They know what's on the line. Modric's last World Cup, I am very sure. And on top of that, Ghana is more of a weaker team. Yes, I get it, they tied to England, but that was just a very bad performance by England. I believe that Croatia can get the job done and win this game. I expect a kind of under type of game, under type of game. I expect Ghana to hold that draw because a draw for them is a, advancement. But Croatia, they're going to keep attacking. I like an over-under type of game for this in Croatia to win. The next game is England and Panama. Now, this game, again, crucial as well. The reason why? Because if England lose, which I am pretty sure they're not going to lose, then Ghana could take the lead or Croatia could take the lead. I expect England to win this game very easily, fairly easy. I like an over 2.5. I like England to win by, 2 goals. Now, honestly, if I'm going to be honest, I think England will win by 3 or more. The reason why is because they're the much better team and they know what's on the line. They're going to try and win by a lot. Now, am I confident in them? No, because it's England at the end of the day. But it's against Panama. Panama, previous matchup against England. England won 6-1. Yes, England did a very bad job against Ghana, tying 0-0, but there was just a lot of open chances, a lot of misses, just a bad game. Honestly, Jude Bellingham, very humble. He said he didn't deserve the superior player of the match. He said someone from Ghana did, and that is true. Ghana just played phenomenal defense, but Panama is a different story. I think England wins against Panama fairly easy. I see like a 2-3 goal win by that much. Give me England to win. Now, here it gets interesting. Portugal and Colombia. Now, it gets interesting for both teams, but we're going to specifically target Portugal because they do have a guy named Ronaldo who's on every single headline. So if Portugal wins, they get an easier, what is it called? The pathway is easier to get to the finals. But if they lose this, then it gets very bad. It gets very bad. The reason why is because if Portugal loses, they're most likely going to go against teams like England, Spain, and then, I forgot, but all of that. But if Portugal wins, I think they go against Croatia, Belgium, and then Argentina. We want Portugal to win. I want Portugal to win. I am a lifelong Portuguese supporter. I'm a Portuguese man when World Cup time happens. I think that the Portugal team will beat Colombia. I don't know about over or under. I don't care about that right now. What I care is Portugal to win. Hear me out. I get it. Portugal didn't beat Congo, and Colombia beat Congo. But you watch that game, Colombia and Congo? Colombia had to fight so hard. This Congo team is no joke. That defense line is a wall. They know how to defend that ball with their life. But what about, we look at Uzbekistan. Portugal should have beaten Uzbekistan like 8-1, 9-1. Yes, could have, should have, but didn't. I get it. But my point is, much better gameplay from Portugal than when Colombia played Uzbekistan. But, yes, we cannot sometimes, say, oh, this team like this team like that. Yes, I get it. Soccer is a little different. But I think Portugal is the more complete team. Sometimes I do say that how good they are, like they're so good that it hurts them sometimes. The players are so good individually that sometimes they forget to play like a team. However, I think they've learned the lesson. They've listened to the media. The coaches probably worked on it. I think Portugal should get a win here. To be honest, an easy win in my opinion. Luis Diaz, phenomenal. Suarez, phenomenal. But besides those two, James Rodriguez, he's too old. Yes, Ronaldo is too old too to be playing striker, but guess what? He still gets the job done. James Rodriguez, not as useful. Let's just say that like he used to be. Luis Diaz is single-handedly carrying that team right now. Against a Portuguese team with a great midfield, a 10 times better midfield than Colombia, I think Portugal gets the job done. Congo and Uzbekistan. Now, this gets interesting. Honestly, this game I can see it ending a draw or Congo winning. The reason why is because Uzbekistan, they have proven that they can score some goals, right? I mean, better than Congo. Congo, they've proven that their defense is great. But Uzbekistan, their attack is not bad. It just sucks that they have to go against teams like Portugal and Colombia. But their attacking is not bad. But Congo, their defense is so good. and they're attacking too. We'll see what happens. We saw them score some header. They did some good set pieces. They just couldn't score a lot against Portugal. To be fair, Congo should have beaten Portugal, in my opinion. Anyways, that's a different story. But I think Congo will win this game, if not draw this game. I don't know what to pick, honestly. No confidence. I think Congo should win. I would lean towards the Congo team. The next game is Austria versus Algeria. This is going to get interesting as well. You know, a lot of people might not like my pick on this, but I think Austria is going to win. I think they have the better all-around team, and on top of that, a lot of their players, man, they're playing at higher level leagues. You got two people playing in Bundesliga, actually 3 people playing in Bundesliga up top, and their midfield, both of them are playing in the same Bundesliga team. And on the other hand, Algeria, they do have Mahrez, but I think the rating is kind of wrong. They put Austria at 24 and Algeria at 28. I think Austria should be like in the top 20s, in my opinion. Algeria should not even be in the top 30s, in my opinion. I don't think they're good. I think they are kind of, having a bias on this team because of the team that they used to be, like 8 years ago. But I'm going to give a good win to Austria. I think they're going to win this game. And the last game of the day is, of course, Argentina and Jordan. What a great day. Ronaldo and Messi both plays in the same day. It feels like 2016, 17, 15, 14 all over again. Of course, Argentina is going to win this game. Of course, there's no question about it. I mean, this is Jordan, okay? This is a biblical team. Biblical time type of name. Jordan. I expect Argentina to win this game by about at least 2 goals. Now, we could say 3, and I don't say you're wrong if you back up the 3 goals because they are that much of a better team. Does Messi play tomorrow? That's a good question. I'm not sure. Now, there are 2 ways you can look at this. Messi has a top all-time scoring record for the World Cup. He can go for more against a small team like Jordan, or he can rest up and, more important games, round of 32, 16, all that. I don't know. It's a very hard game to read because if I was a coach and my star player didn't need to play, I'd sit him out because guess what? They have other times, other chances, opportunities. But for Messi, it's probably his last World Cup. Yeah, he could play at 42, but do you see Messi as someone playing at 42? I don't think so, personally. I don't think his physique is good enough, like Ronaldo, to be playing that long. Yes, I'm not saying that because I'm a Ronaldo fan, but Messi's physique isn't enough to play till 42. Yeah, Modric is playing till 40, but 40 and 42 is a big difference. I think Messi might play, but even if not, give me Argentina to win by 3 goals or more, who knows. But they are the much better team. Jordan has given up 3 goals this World Cup. They have scored 2 on their own as well. I like Argentina winning this. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in round of 32.